Good morning. This is not yet, Mom. Not yet. Let's go downstairs and wake up, okay? Go downstairs. Good. Go downstairs. Go ahead. I don't see any little birds yet, but I hear them. Come on, Gideon. Let's go open the shades. Come on. You staying? Okay. Oh, now he's going. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Shadow. It's early in the morning, isn't it? Let's open the shades. Okay, what I did is I just sanitized my hummingbird feeders. And you think, hummingbird feeders this early? Believe it or not, I live in Canterbury, Connecticut, and in Southington, Connecticut, which is about 45 minutes from here, someone saw hummingbirds and they drank a lot. So they must have been hungry from their long journey. So what I did is I just used purified water, filtered water, and I got it nice and hot right here. Right, Shadow? And I'm going to add, this is 2 cups of water. So I'm going to add half a cup. I have a 1/4 cup here already. Half a cup. Actually, you know what? I can't. It's hard to measure with one hand. And this can stand on its own. The 1/4 cup won't stand on its own. So I'm going to do half a cup of plain white table sugar. And make sure that it's plain white. You're going to do 1 cup of water to 1/4 cup sugar. But because I did 2 cups, I'm going to do half a cup. And I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to mix it and let it dissolve. And when it cools, once it's dissolved and cooled, I'm going to put it in my hummingbird feeders. So I'm not going to fill them all the way to the brim. I'm just going to give a little bit for now. And what I normally do is when I do the hummingbird feeders in the summer or late spring, they're right suction cup to my window, so I know exactly how much they need, and I can just go out there. Hopefully I'll see, like, you know, they'll know, they say that hummingbirds remember where hummingbird feeders are, so hopefully they'll come back to my area and I can give them some good hospitality. What I did is I got this at Walmart, and I think it was like $10 or $15. And the sugar water goes in here, and then these little plugs, I can put them in right now. They go in here, and that's what they feed out of. And then in the back, you just fill this with regular water. And what it does is it kind of catches the bugs from, like, ants or whatever, or flies or whatever, from going inside, crawling inside the, I can't get this open with one hand. I don't have a camera yet, guys. I just have my phone, so there we go. So I'm going to let that air out and make sure it's completely dried. When it's completely dried, that means that, you know, well, for the most part, I want to make sure that it's somewhat dry. And then this one, suction cups as well to my window. And these go in here like this. They got little perches on them. And my neighbor gave me one of these. She thought she ordered one, but Amazon sent her like a case. So she's like, I'm like, oh, you know, I love a hummingbird feeder, you know, whatever. And I didn't know she had any to begin with, but like anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. And she's like, oh, I've got some more. And she like gave me one. She's so sweet. I love her. So, anyway, so this just, it's easy to clean. And then this just, it fits into here like that. And I have the suction cups. So that's that. And when this dries, I'm going to, in the water cools, I'm going to add it. And I'm going to wipe down the outside of my window really good so the suction cups work. And we are going to hang it. All right, so Shadow has a sensitive stomach. So in the morning, this may sound mean, but if I give him more than this, he pukes. He's just got a sensitive stomach in the morning, so I'm gonna feed him that. And then after like 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes, I'll feed him a little bit more. But he gets a full cup of this about between 4 and 5 times a day. It's just a little tiny medicine cup thing that I just used for that. And so in a little bit, I'll give him more. Now, I'm going to, let's see, put out just a little bit of peanuts. If you guys can't afford bird seed or whatever, and you just want, you know, peanut hearts, you know, like unshelled peanuts, unsalted. Don't ever give your birds salted peanuts. It's very bad for them. But unsalted peanuts, they love it. Every bird that comes outside, that, you know, that comes to the bush outside, they all eat that. Even the little like sparrows and chickadees, they actually like this as opposed to smaller, like ground up stuff, because they take it and they take it to their nest and store it. And this is just, these little half peanuts are perfect size for them to carry. Even a little chickadee can do it. Cardinals love it. Cardinals also love, they're omnivores. They love, what they've liked the most is when I throw out a couple of blueberries. They love that. So I am looking for my blueberries. Hold on a second. I'm going to buy more today, but I have a little bit left, and I will, oh, they're playing. I will put some of this out. Normally I put it with something else like chopped apple or whatever, but now that it's warming up and we're supposed to get some rain today, I do soak raisins. They will eat them normal, but I like to soak raisins. The squirrels and the, birds, the mockingbird Mo, he liked soaked raisins. Mo fledged my bush outside. I don't know if you remember in the past video, but Mo, he was a mockingbird and he guarded that bush. But the thing about mockingbirds, at least from what I read, is, oh my goodness, it sounds like a lot, but it looks like a lot, guys, but these peanuts will be gone in like maybe 3 or 4 hours. Every one of them will be gone. Put that there for now. Mockingbirds will build many nests. At least this is what I read. And they will make different nests, and the females, oh, what am I doing? I need to take this with me. The females, when they find one, they choose what nest they want. Let's turn this off. And they choose what nest that they want, and that's where she, chooses to lay. Let me put my socks on, and I gotta take the little bathroom trash out. I just thought that was really sweet that mockingbirds do that. But mockingbirds like berries, and they like I have seen them eat crushed peanuts, but they have little tiny beaks, so they eat. He ate mostly. He fledged this bush right here, I don't know, maybe a week ago, something like that. So, but he was eating blueberries and whatever insects he could find. So I'm gonna put my shoes on. I need 2 hands for that, and we will go outside and check out everything. Okay, I took my thyroid medicine. I got my shoes on. And I got my seed in the trash. Okay, here we go. Let's go outside. Now you're not gonna see any birds when I first come out, because when I open the door, they go right into the bush. Oh, there's a couple of sparrows. I don't know if you can tell. Or did they fly? Oh, there's one. He's looking for his breakfast. Let's go do that. Let's give him something to eat. Okay. I'll be right back, Gideon. You stay here, okay? Just give me 1 second. I need to make sure I have a good, strong hand. A good, strong hand holding his leash, because when he sees a squirrel, he bolts. He wants that so bad. So, let me take out the trash. Now, Mo used to sit right here on this branch. And I used to feed him berries right there. No, Momo. I know he's okay. If you love him, you let him go, right? Sounds corny, but it's true. All right, I don't want you guys to have to look at this dumpster, so I'm gonna throw this trash out and I'll be right back. Okay. I already put the peanuts out. I'm just gonna toss the blueberry. I usually put the fruit right where Mo used to be, just in case he returns. And the squirrels and the cardinals. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go that fast. We'll eat them. These are my little pansies. I don't have a green thumb, guys. I tried in the past, but ooh, I got 2 little new ones here. There's one there. And a big one, big purple one here. I'll tuck the leaves under so I get some more sun. You know, it's really weird because these, you know what, they're nice and firm right now. They're good, so I'm not gonna deadhead them. But it's really weird that I just looked here like 2 days ago and I did not see one hint of a bud. And then those 2 were right there. It's just really weird how fast. And you think, oh, there's not even a trace of a bud coming up anywhere. And then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. So here's my little pansies. And I have this right here as my bird bath for now. I just got this at the Dollar Tree. It's just a platter. And it's got just a little bit of water in it for the birds in case they get thirsty. Let's head around the back. I wanted to show you something. See my new wind chime? I'm proud of it. I'm trying. I lived here for 16 years and not once did I do anything out here. Like I just had other things to do. But now I'm starting to smell the flowers, so to speak, and start doing some things. This is funny right here. Let me see if I can zoom in to show you. This, the one who gave me one of those hummingbird feeders, she was cleaning out her fridge and she had an onion that was sprouting. It was just sprouting. And I'm like, I'll take it and plant it. So I just went over here and I had a Dollar Tree sells little hand rakes and hand shovels, little tiny ones. Nice ones, actually. They're nice metal with rubber handles. Anyway, so I took my shovel and just buried the onion, and it's doing great. I'm really surprised. I might have to move it eventually. And it looks like is that a piece of the onion sticking out? Yep, I'm gonna have to cover that. It looks like a squirrel or something tried to, they stash the peanuts I leave out. They stash them. That's why you see the like little dig holes everywhere, like there's some right there. It's them. That's them burying them. Alright, I'm gonna go in the back so that they can start eating their breakfast. Yeah, where I lived is nothing special, guys, but it's a roof over my head, right? Now, my neighbor gave me, it's really bad back here. I did rake a little bit, but I had to put these wood things here just for now until I can get some cement blocks or I don't know, something to rest the table on because it kept sinking into the ground. So I put wood chunks there just so that it didn't sink. Anyway, she had irises. These are Japanese iris, and she dug them up from her garden and gave me some just to start something back here. She gave me them 2 days ago. The first day they were in a slight shock, and then eventually they're starting to pick up, so that's good. I've been watering them when they need it. I have a lot of plans to do things back here, but for now, my biggest thing is the lawn people. The grass is starting to poke through, and I know that the lawn care service is going to be here to clean up the yard and everything like that. So to make sure, just in case, I have to section this off, like actually probably start here and section off so that they don't go over here, so I can work over here without them messing up anything. What I did here is this table, somebody was going to, one of my neighbors, she was just gonna get rid of it because she, need it. So I cleaned it up, and I have these peanuts here because I recently got a suction cup bird feeder, and none of my neighbors here have like hummingbird feeders or anything like that, so I have all these woods back here, so I don't think they're used to stuff like that, and I don't know, so anyway, what I did is they said, sometimes leaving, stuff out on the ground or nearby will encourage them to go to the feeder. What I have here is a solar powered water fountain, and I just stuck it, and I got this at Goodwill. It's just like an iron. It did have stoneware, but I guess before our first freeze in the fall, there was a frost overnight and it cracked the stoneware. So I went to Walmart, and this was like $5, and it fits perfect. It's filled with water, and I put the solar power thing in here. Now, the thing about the solar power fountain is on overcast days, it kind of like flutters water here and there, like what it's doing right now. But when the sun is in full force, it's good. Works for me. I got it on Amazon for like I don't know, I think it was like $10 or something like that. It was inexpensive. So anyway, that's what's going on back here, and I'm going to head back inside. Gideon's probably wondering where I am. He sits by the window in the morning, as you saw in my videos in the past. He's not it takes him a while to wake up. So I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to watch the birds from my window, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, I just came in from outside. I don't have a tripod yet, so I couldn't like stand it up and then show you kind of like so you can watch me hang it up. But let me put that there. I'm just putting stuff away right now. Okay. So I will show you from inside what it looks like. I don't think that I don't have my hopes up really high, but I just like it up so that if they do come by and okay guys, I just came in from outside. I don't have a tripod yet, so I couldn't like stand it up and then show you kind of like so you can watch me hang it up. But let me put that there. I'm just putting stuff away right now. Okay. So I will show you from inside what it looks like. I don't think that I'm not, I don't have my hopes up really high, but I just like it up so that if they do come by and they're hungry, okay. So if they do come by and they're hungry, there's the one there, and on Shadow's window, there's the other one. So we will see. I forgot to open these up. So we'll see what happens, everything, all the little birds, at least in my section of the building, they are all going to be well fed and happy. I hear the blue jays coming out now. Yep, there's one right there. Now, people think that they're pigs, and they are, but what they do is they also stash their food, they hide it, just like squirrels do. So, and it's actually smart. Oh, Gideon's head's in the way. They're actually smart. There's a mourning dove coming around. I feel bad. I should put out some seed. The mourning dove's like millet and cracked corn. So I'm gonna go do that really quick. They're very skittish, so I don't know, maybe I might just leave it. There might be some millet out left from, I don't know. He seems happy. They're very skittish, so I don't want to scare them away. Sometimes they don't come back for a couple of hours. So they seem pretty comfortable right now, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. We'll leave him alone. He seems happy. All right. Hold on a second. Shadow. Do you want your other half of your food? Are you hungry? Food? Want your food? Yes? Sorry, that's just... My son used to feed him and say that, so that's just how he knows now what food is. All right. So let's... Okay, you lead the way, Shadow. Lead the way to the kitchen. Come on. So I'll feed him, and he gets, yep, I'll give him a little more. Yep, because he had, there we go, that should be good. I just don't want him to puke, It's just not fun for anybody. I gotta clean it up, and he gets his stomach upset, and let's just avoid the whole thing and just err on the side of caution. Now Gideon just whined. Well, good morning. Are you up now? Yes? Are you hungry? Do you want your morning egg? Yeah? Okay, I'll make it for you, okay? I'm gonna make it the same way I do in my past videos, guys. I'm just gonna make that up for him and let him eat. Okay, all right. Just give me 1 second. I just wanted to mention, guys, I get these eggs at Aldi. They're the pasture-raised ones. I think the brand name is Golden or something like that. They're, pasture-raised, organic, whatever. But I like them. Look at that yolk. Look how orange that is. That's just beautiful. That's gonna be Gideon's egg. One thing I wanted to mention is I have over here in this tray, every time I get like, you know, like 4, what I do is you bake them. It's for the birds. You crush them up and put them outside for calcium because they're right now laying eggs and they need that calcium. It's just healthier. Otherwise, they get brittle bones. Here, let me turn the light on so you can see. One says at 200 for 15 minutes online, and then another reference online says 250 for 10 minutes. So whatever, basically you want to bake it, and all it does is it sanitizes it. You do want to rinse them first, you know, and stuff like that, but and then once you bake them and they're cooled, what I do is I put them in this. Right now I have eggshells in it because I just did some yesterday. But the dried baked shells you put in here and you just chop it up and then throw it outside with you know, I threw it outside with the peanuts. And I didn't see any out today when I went to toss the peanuts outside. So anyway, yeah, so probably another day or so, I'm gonna crush some more up in there. I normally wash this, but I don't because I'm just gonna be using it again for the same thing, and they'll be, you know, sanitized and everything. So anyway. All right, I'm gonna cook up Guy's egg. Gideon, I call him Guy. I'm gonna cook up Guy's egg, and I usually put some vegetables in it, like I mentioned in my last 2 videos. I think I put it out like 2 weeks ago, but I'll put either tiny diced apples or some string beans or broccoli. Once in a great while, I'll leave it just plain, which I might do today because sometimes when he just wants plain, I can tell. Yesterday he nipped the egg off around the vegetables, and he's usually a big vegetable fan, but sometimes in the morning he just wants the egg, so that's what I'm gonna give him. So I'm gonna I gotta stir this up here. All right, I'm gonna put this up and feed it to him. I don't add milk or anything, just plain egg. That's what he likes. And then I put just a little bit, a squirt of whipped cream on the top, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I have to show you this, guys. It's hilarious. You can see if he does it with his mouth. So I put whipped cream on Gideon's egg. So let's just see if Shadow does it. Shadow, who wants whipped cream? You want some whipped cream? Oh, here comes Gideon. He hears that. Who wants whipped cream? Want some? There he goes. All right. I just give him, like, you know, it's really tiny amount. It's only, I just want to be fair, guys. You know, watch out, Shadow. Hold on. Watch out. There, that's it. That's all he gets. Gideon, you ready? You ready for your breakfast? Yes? Okay. I put his, just to cool it off a little bit so he doesn't burn his mouth, I put the egg in the freezer just for, like, just a second, just to cool it off so he doesn't. There. Okay. Bon appetit. There you go, love. All right, I'm gonna let him eat his breakfast. So you guys, check this out really quick. I have to show you. Look at his, oh. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Gideon, look at his lips. Who's got whipped cream lips? He's waiting to go OUT. He has a pee pad and everything. But I do take him out. It's just really cold outside. Right now it's about 60 degrees. 55. 60. No, it's about 55 degrees. But I don't do the WALK until later on, but maybe I'll just take them in the yard and let them go out for a second. So guys, I just wanted to mention what I have here is my attempt with my green thumb, and is I bought this at Lowe's. It was $15 or something like that. And money trees, they are a tropical plant, and they do well in the bathrooms if you have a light, like, you know. They don't like direct heat, they like indirect light, and they like humidity, which is, you know, perfect for a bathroom. When they grow, when they're young, I guess they had braided it. The tie is still there, right there. But anyway, they are pretty easy. You water them, I think they said once every 2 weeks, give or take, it depends. This is still damp. You want to water it again when, I guess it said when it's like really dry. Then you water it and then you leave it until it's really dry again. I just cut back, I trimmed back some branches that were, it was from when I bought it. The leaves looked kind of like, let me see if I can find a spot. Okay, here we go. See that right there? A lot of the bigger leaves on here had that. They were mostly right here, and there was a couple of others that were getting too big, and these little shoots that you see right here, they weren't able to get any light or anything. And just to make it grow more well-rounded, I trimmed them back, and they're actually really resilient to that. So I just made sure first. This, believe it or not, this was half that size 2 days ago. It just came out of nowhere. This, I guess the growing around this time of year, like spring, that's when it grows like the most. So they say to, you know, fertilize it and trim it back if you need to or whatever. Last night, just the leaves part, I tipped this like this, and just like this, and I took that cup right there and I just poured water, warm water on the leaves. You want to use warm water because it is a tropical plant. It can shock the plant if you just put ice cold water on these leaves. But it's doing really well. I mean, it was kind of a little sad looking, a tad, when I got it. But it's just doing great. And I had it on the back of the toilet. And, but it doesn't do well in direct sunlight. And we just got over a heat wave. And in the window, the sun was coming in way too strong, and it doesn't like that. It also doesn't like if you keep it, like, let's just say I didn't have my garbage there and I had a floor plant of that here, because they do get pretty big. It wouldn't do well there because of the electric heater. So anyway, we had the window open last night and it was slightly windy, and I didn't want that to shock him. Well, I call it him, whatever. So what I did is I had that old, this is fake, that's not real. So I switched that fake orchid with him, and I put him over here. And so I have the light on right now. This is my favorite picture, guys. Isn't it cute? Hold on, let me see it. Does that there we go. Isn't that cute? Look at the baby's mouth. Anyway, I mean, you may think, wow, that's pretty dark, you know, whatever. Once it warms up and I come back up here, when it warms up, right now it's about 60 out and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Probably another like 2 hours. When the air is warm outside, I'll switch him with the orchid again, the fake orchid. So there's that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is this right here. Now, my friend Yvonne, she has a spider plant, and it had babies on it, and she gave me some, and I just have it in a little, like, it's like the size of a shot glass. It's just like a little, just a little glass. And she gave me them because spider plants are actually, here, let me turn the light on for a second. Spider plants are very resilient, and you can actually stick them in water and watch their roots grow. Actually, I'm going to fill this up a little bit. You can watch their roots grow. See it? And when I go back downstairs in a second, I will show you the other babies that she gave me, and some of them that were, I had another shot glass type of thing that had some babies in it. I'll show you downstairs those ones. But I just wanted to, when I was up here, I just wanted to show you really quick my money tree and my fake orchid. Okay, so on the way downstairs to show you the other spider plant, I looked outside really quick, and there's a cardinal. Oops, there he is. Oh, hold on, Gideon, hold on. Gideon's pushing he wants a seat. Okay, there's the cardinal. And some blue jays. Hi, Gideon. There's a squirrel. Everybody's out there. There's a female cardinal. I think they're just as pretty as the red ones. And they love berries. But you know what? You know how I was saying how I put the peanuts out? Well, there's just a couple left. It's all gone. That quick. And it's only been, I said earlier, I think 4 hours. It's only been like 2.5, and everything's gone. So the breakfast bar is just about closed. All right, now I'm gonna turn around so I don't wanna make you guys sick, but There, Guy, get your seat back. Shadow, he's sleeping off his breakfast. So I gotta change that pee pad. He went pee this morning. I gotta clean it up. Okay, so spider plant, yes. Here it is right here that she gave me. She gave me this little hanging plant thing. Isn't that cute? But I planted some of the babies in it. Let's see if I can take this down. Okay. And this isn't like a cone. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find something to. All right. This right here, it is doing so good. These plants are so hardy. And this doesn't have any drainage in this little hanging pot thing. But it's like it hangs up there and the window's right there. It gets indirect sunlight and they're just so hardy. Now you don't think you're doing a great job by putting it out in direct sun. Don't do that. It'll burn. As what I saw with someone who did it, they get really limp, and the leaves turn like brown, and they can probably bounce back and be just fine, but it just doesn't like it. So what I did is I just took the little roots that I showed you earlier in the shot glass ones, and I just put my finger and went like that in the soil and stuck it in, and kind of put a little bit of dirt around it lightly, and that's it. And they're great. And I ended up having to water this maybe once a week. Right now, there we go. I had to use those little pot things for a minute just to hold, because it's got a cone on the bottom and I couldn't really show you. But anyway, let me hang this up really quick and then I'll get to this other. Okay, I just hung it up. I needed 2 hands to do it. So anyway, there's that. Okay, so this, my neighbor gave me, and she's the one that gave me the Japanese lilies that are outside. These she got, let me put it, I'm trying to put it up in a way where you can kind of see it a little bit. The lighting isn't the perfect. Hold on, I'll just put it right here. Okay, let's see if you can see. Okay, there we go. She said these are climbers. They can climb on, like, just on whatever. And, she ripped them from her garden, like just these little stems. And she said just stick it in water and they root. And this one already had, oops, let me just take these out really quick so to show you. See what we got here. These have been in here for, I don't know, 2 days. And this one already has some shoots coming out of it, which is cool. So I'll continue to keep it in there and see how it does. This one has a little nodule on it. You see that? So I'm going to put that back in there and see if that roots. This one, no luck so far. Here's the end of the water. It was in the water. Nothing that I see yet. There is a nodule right there that has something. So we'll just see how that goes. As long as it's getting water from one end, then it's better than nothing. Okay, this is the one that had the root on it that she pulled from the ground. And what I might do is stick it in the ground. Maybe the next day or two. Because this is a long root. So, she said she got this in the woods. Right near, like there's woods at the bottom of our driveway, like thing. And she just pulled it from the woods and stuck it in her ground, and now she has, like, you know, it's matured and everything. Okay, so these are some type of jasmine. I don't know, I don't remember the whole full name. But anyway, I'm gonna put them back up here. And I'll check on them. You know, I'm gonna fill this a little bit more with water. And then I'll check in on them in a couple more days. Thank you so much, Keepers, for watching, and I'll see you next time.